So I'm going to show you how to use this template. So the first step is to establish the context, and here you're talking about whether the organisation and the environment is risk adverse, risk neutral or risk seeking. And the little instruction here says describe the context of the project with consideration to the organisational culture, objectives, the risk tolerance and the stakeholders. And we're expecting this to be a few paragraphs long, and it can be in point form, that's fine. So you write about the context first, then we get on to identifying the risks. So we don't worry about all of these other columns for now, we just go straight down this column and just try and consider what the risks may be. So we're going to input a new telephone system. Let's consider the risks. So first of all, stakeholders may not agree on the proposed system. So they might all have different ideas about what they want, and they can't agree on what this telephone system should have. The second risk we may identify is that end users, we'll call them, end users don't know how to use the new system. It could be placed in and they just don't know what to do with it. So you just start by identifying all these different risks. You just go down each one and identify as many as you can, and you want to be talking to your different stakeholders to help identify these different risks. So that column first. Once you've done that column, then we go over to the likelihood. So how likely is it, or how probable, that stakeholders may not agree on the proposed system? So we've got a 5-point scale here, where the likelihood of something happening is rare up to, I think it's highly possible anyway, quite likely. So we might decide that in our organisation stakeholders don't agree on much. It's a big organisation with lots of different needs, so the likelihood of them not agreeing might be 4. We've rated the likelihood. Now we think about the consequence. So if the stakeholders didn't agree on the proposed telephone system, what would be the consequence? Well, the big issue is we couldn't put the telephone system in. If they really can't agree, we can't procure one, we can't actually put a system in. So that could be catastrophic. Basically the project's dead because we can't get this telephone system. So the second risk we've identified is that end users don't know how to use the new system. What's the likelihood of that? So presuming that it's a large organisation, the phone system perhaps is going to be a little complex because it's got to cater to a lot of different needs, it might be highly likely that end users won't know how to use it. And if that's the case, in terms of consequences, calls can't be made, perhaps people don't know how to take a call, calls can't be transferred. Again, this could be catastrophic for the organisation, business slowing down, things not getting done. So we go down through each of the risks we identify and we rate the likelihood and consequence. Once we've done that, we apply a risk rating, and the risk rating is just multiplying likelihood by consequence. So 4 times 5 is 20. Again, 4 times 5 here is 20. Let's, for argument's sake, say the next one's a 3 and a 3. Maybe a 3 and a 4, a 2 and a 4, and we just go down and add those up. So 3 by 3 is 9, 3 by 4 is 12, 2 by 4 is 8, and on down through all of those risks. Once we've done those risk ratings, we can now prioritise which are the most important risks. So the ones with the highest number are the most important. So here we have 2 at the same rating, so we might go equal 1 on those. The next one is this one at 12, so that's 2. That's rated 9, there's 3. That's rated 8, that's 4. So on down the list we go, prioritising those risks.